Hey, what's up? This is Joel Marilla from ProsperityLifeHacks.com. So today, let's talk about one of the things you can do for social hacking. Social hacking falls under, a conscious understanding of what you need to do to get people to kind of, like you or to get the outcome that you desire. And one of the tricks that I've learned over the years is that most people really like people who are like themselves. This is almost kind of common sense, which is like people like other people who have similarities, who have the same interest. And to me, I take this almost as an idea of like, so if I just could turn into that other person, that person would like me. In fact, that would be correct because it's almost impossible for most people to not like themselves unless they don't like themselves, which is interesting because even then it would still work because you have the things you have the same things in common, which would still work. Now this is just theory, but I'm not sure how it would actually work in practice. But my idea is kind of like I kind of try to put them in a trance in a way where we kind of fall in alignment, where we're both in kind of that sameness. So sometimes I like to consider it like a magic spell where I literally become a mirror. Where I'm there, I'm talking to someone, and I become a mirror. And what they see is themselves. They see the reflection of themselves. And what's interesting is, a lot of times this will work. And we'll get in deep rapport with each other because I'm, mirroring correctly, or they see parts of themselves in me. And it's because they see themselves in me that's really helping to develop that rapport. And I always find this very interesting because it's like I know that I'm doing this unconsciously, so it's like it's always kind of fun. A long time ago, I was like, why would I really want to do this? This is kind of like a little strange, maybe even creepy, but I want to be myself and etc. etc. And when you're social when you're trying to social hack and when you're trying to like do things to create different experiences, you have to really change what it is that you're doing sometimes. And sometimes the things that you do don't make sense until you actually do it. And this is why it's like you have to try a couple of different techniques and tools to see, okay, to see it really, really head on as to why it works and why it doesn't work. Because before you try it, you're still very limited to your past experiences. And then it's until you try it out that you see, okay, this stuff really works. And I know that when I first got into NLP, I was like, so all I have to do is match and mirror them, and that's it. That alone, just matching and mirroring, will get you very, very far. Which is one thing that I fell in love with NLP was because if all you learn is matching and mirroring, you know more than the average person, which means that in any single like social environment, you pretty much almost have like a free pass if all you do is match and mirror the environment. Now, you don't need to be exactly the same to mirror them. You can still find common you can still find that common sameness within the same with the structure and not just with the details themselves. So for example, someone likes baseball, but I like basketball. We can still talk about the same things like, okay, Derek Jeter is the best, and in basketball that would be, or Kobe is the best, or Stephen Curry is the best, or whatever, whatever. He's breaking all kinds of records right now. And then the baseball guy would say, yeah, it's kind of like A-Rod or whoever the top players are in baseball. So the content themselves would change a little bit, but you can always still get that structure connecting, even if you don't like the same things. Another example of this is like with food. Oh, I love pizza. Oh, I really, really love pizza. But the person I'm talking to really, really loves steak and eggs. Now, the actual food, we don't like the same food, but we share that same love for a food. It's like, oh, I love pizza, and this other person really, really loves steak and eggs. So essentially, we can build on that. We can build rapport on that kind of second, for just having that sameness in common, that we love X and Y, whatever. Now we don't like the same things, but we have that same passion for a particular food. Other ways that you can mirror someone is by body language. This is probably the most common one. Another one is voice tone, voice speed. So if someone is talking slow, you mirror that same slowness. But if someone's talking fast, you mirror that same fastness. Because what you do is you match the same energy. I call it energy. So if someone is giving you slow, you give them slow. If someone's giving you fast, you give them fast. So you mirror it or you reflect it. Now another example of a way you can use this is like you're trying to get a job, and they're looking for a certain kind of person or whatever. They have these words or descriptions of someone that they're looking for. So they want someone who is motivated and a fast learner. And then what you could do is you just match and mirror that and say, I'm motivated and I'm a fast learner. Now this is not going to guarantee you the job or anything, but it will just kind of like carry the conversation. Okay, you got that check, so let's move on to the next thing now. To end the video, I just want to reinstate that people like people who are like themselves. This is a really, really big one. Now, I'm not trying to say to lose yourself, but you can use this technique to your advantage in however way you want to build likeness, to build rapport, to build friendship, to get people to listen to you and see you as a charismatic and attractive person. Whatever it is that you want to do, this could definitely help you out a lot in social settings. It could help you get a job, develop good friendships, and this is something that can also be used in relationships for both sexes or whatever. So give this a try, mirror them, match them, and see how it works for you. Drop a comment down below and let me know with your kind of feedbacks. And remember to check out prosperityLifeHacks.com. Hack your money, hack your success, hack your life. Live long and prosper.